Hi guys, welcome to your full body simmer style class. We're going to be working through the full body today, hitting the glutes, the core, some arms. And in terms of equipment, you'll need a pair of light dumbbells, about 2 kgs, 1 kg, pick your poison, and a block. I've also got on some ankle weights. They are optional, just pick your spice level today. And when you're ready, we're going to get started. We're going to come into a child's pose to begin. Spreading those knees nice and wide. Let's just take a moment, connect to the breath, sit those glutes back onto the heels as much as you can. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Walk them even further towards the front of the mat. Forehead can rest on the mat. And take a big inhale through the nose. And an exhale through the mouth, sighing it out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Now walk those hands over to the left-hand side of the mat. Your right hand can come on top of that left palm. And you just find that length, that stretch through the side of the body. Side of the waist, still reaching those fingertips nice and long, pushing the glutes back into the heels. And then slowly come back through center, walk it over to the other side. Right hand comes up on top of left, finding that nice deep stretch through the side of the body, left side of the waist. And then walk it back through center. We're going to come up onto our knees. 4-point kneeling position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to slowly drop the chest, breathing in, looking up towards the ceiling, arching through that spine. And we're going to exhale, rounding through the spine, shoulders come up. That's it, doming through those shoulders. And we take a couple more cat-cows here in your own breath. Exhaling to round through that spine, pushing those palms into the mat. And inhaling to come all the way up, looking up towards the ceiling. And back through. Come into that neutral position. You take your right arm, place it up towards the ceiling. Take a couple of wrist rolls, looking up towards that hand. And you thread that arm through the left shoulder, finding that right shoulder comes to the mat, and then take it back up. We do 2 more. Couple wrist rolls here. Threading that shoulder, that arm through underneath the left shoulder. Threading that needle. Last one here. We come straight over onto the other side. Your left hand comes up towards the ceiling. We take a couple of wrist rolls. We thread it through the right shoulder. Come all the way up. Threading it through again. Left shoulder finds the mat. Last one here. And we thread that back through. Now we're going to come tuck the toes underneath, and we're going to come into our downward dog. We push those hips back. We push the chest towards those thighs. Nice flat back, finding length through that spine. We want to feel that stretch through the hamstring, so you can take a couple of pedal outs here with the feet, pushing those heels into the mat. But it's not just about stretching through those hamstrings, it's also stretching through our spine. So try and aim to push that chest down towards those inner thighs, finding that length through the spine. We're going to take 3 more seconds here, and then we're going to walk out to our first high plank. 2, 1. Walk those hands out slightly further in front, finding our first high plank. Let's check our form to begin. So our hands are under our shoulders, and we're going to squeeze our glutes gently to engage them, not too much. Draw belly button up to spine. Nice flat back, shoulders relaxed as much as possible. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, don't hold your breath, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hike the hips back to downward dog. And that's your new flow. We're going to roll, rippling forward into our high plank. hold for a second, and then back to your downward dog. This is your new flow. Try and make it nice and fluid, rippling forwards as if you're a wave into that high plank. We hold for a second, making sure our form is correct. And we go back into that downward dog. We're going to spend about 30 more seconds here. That's it. If you need longer in that downward dog, you want to do a few more pedal outs, that's your moment to reset. Yes, team, making sure we're not holding our breath. Keep it going. We've got about 10 more seconds here, and we're going to hold out in that high plank. Yes, team, 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We're going to hold in that high plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulders relax, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back into your downward dog. Now slowly walk those hands in towards the feet and just hang heavy for a second here. You can make sure the knees have a slight bend in them, and you can sway from side to side. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. And we're going to slowly roll up to standing, soft bend in the knees. You stack the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly rolling up. Your head is the last thing to come up. And we're up to standing. Okay, team, the main flow begins. You're going to take your block. If you've not got a block, you can use a book, anything square and just slightly elevated. And you're going to place it in the middle of your mat. You're going to also grab your hand weights, or if you're using a pair of wrist weights, that's absolutely fine. And you're going to come into a lunge position. We're going to place our right foot onto that block, and we're going to step that left foot back. And we're going to come into our lunge at 90-90, nice straight spine. So we'll leave the arms where they are for now. We're just going to lunge down and making sure that our legs are far enough apart so that that knee is not coming past the toes. That's it. Keep that going. Now, nice neutral spine. When we say neutral spine, all that means is we don't want to be arching too far forwards, bending forwards. It's the natural curvature of your spine. So relatively straight back. That's it. Now, can you bring those arms up into a hammer curl as you lunge down? That's it. So we're not leaning forwards in our lunge like this. We're keeping it nice and straight, just at that 90-90 position. We've added in the arms as we come down into that lunge. That's it. Just a hammer curl. And we're going to add on lots of layers here, team. You pick the layers that work for you and your body today. The best aim is you pick the layers where you can maintain the correct form. So I'm going to give you lots of cues about your form. Only take the layers where you can meet that form correctly. If you're finding you go into those more advanced layers and you're finding the form is getting slightly lost, I don't want you to take that layer. I'd rather you nail the correct form than go too far. Okay, team, we're going to add on shortly. We're going to hold it at the bottom. We're going to pulse, 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 up an inch, down an inch. Nice straight spine. Yes, team, you've got it. We've got 10, 9, already burning 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, just rest, have a quick reset, and then we're going to come down once more. We're going to bring that left leg over into a curtsy lunge behind the right. Bring it back through in that lunge. Come all the way up. We lunge down. We curtsy lunge over to that right side. We come back through that lunge in center, all the way up, arms come down. That's your new flow. We've added on a curtsy lunge. Now, we're going to really burn out through that right glute it's gonna get spicy. This is our simmer style class. So that burn is slower, but just as intense, and it really builds. So unlike our grill classes, where it's that nice, quick, fast hit, we tend to hold and pulse in these grill classes for a little while, in our simmer class, sorry, for a little while longer. Okay, team, we're gonna hold in that curtsy lunge. In 2. Okay, we'll hold in this curtsy lunge. We keep that lower body still. We open out our arms. We're gonna do our bicep curls to begin. That's it. So your arms don't come down too low, so not all the way down. They come halfway and up. We're still in that lunge. Can you sink any lower? I know it's burning. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring those arms back to chest. Now we pulse the lower body. You've got 10. I know. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Okay, team. Quickly shake it out. We're not done yet. Okay, now weights to chest. We come back into that lunge as we did at the start. Now we lunge down. This time we straighten the back leg and we lean forwards over that front right leg and then come back through. That's your new flow. Now this is where that right glute really fires up. We're loading up that front right glute by leaning forwards over it. So the further you lean forwards over that front right glute, the more challenging it becomes on that right glute. You've got it. So your front knee is always bent. It's just your back leg that straightens as you lean forwards. Now, can you add in a tricep extensions with the arms, shoulder blades pulling together as you lean forwards, back through center. Whew, I'm out of breath, guys. This is a spicy one, particularly in this humid heat that London is having. But you've got it. I'm right here with you. On 5 more seconds, 5 more counts, we're gonna hold that lean forwards. Okay, last one here. You meet me forwards. We just do our tricep extension, squeezing those shoulder blades together, keeping that back leg nice and straight. You've got it. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights back in this time. Can you lift that back leg off the floor? Place it back down. That toe is just tapping that mat. We're not putting much weight on it. This is an extra challenge for our stability and our final burnout of that right glute. You've got 5. We're gonna hold in 4, in 3, 2, 1. We hold for 8. 7, can you bend forward anymore? In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh gosh, punch that glute out, shake it out. Okay, team, good news, we're not coming straight onto the other side. We're gonna come down to the mat. We're gonna give that glute a slight break. We're gonna come into some core using our block. Okay, especially with those ankle weights on. That was juicy. Okay, come all the way down onto the mat. Now, those legs to tabletop one by one. When your legs are in tabletop, I want you to imprint your lower spine onto the mat. That means I shouldn't see a gap between your lower spine and the mat. We're going to place the block onto the shins and we're going to bring our hands to temples. We're going to inhale to prepare and we're going to exhale. We're going to slowly curl up, gazing towards that block. Legs stay where they are. We hold for a second. We inhale to come all the way back down. We exhale all the way up. We inhale to come back down. Now, really want you to think about your rib to hip distance shortening. So your ribs slide down towards the hips as you come up, and then they reconnect as you come back down. And we come back down with control, not just slamming our back down onto the mat. Tension on the way back down. That's it. We exhale to come all the way up. We inhale to come back down. If you're finding you have any tension in the neck, you can rest your head heavy into your hands. That's it. And you can always bring those elbows closer together, and that should help that neck tension. Okay, now we're gonna hold at the top. We're gonna extend those arms if we can. We'll pulse up an inch, really reaching those hands far forward, shoulder blades lift high off the mat. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back down, grab that block. Now, this is going to be a bit of a strange one, and it always sucks when you do it, but we've got it. Bring those legs to tabletop. We're going to place that block lengthways onto the left knee. Now, we're going to place our right elbow onto the block to keep it in place. The left hand comes to temple. Now, we're just going to pulse our right elbow into that block. So pulse. Legs stay still. Pulse that elbow into the block. Now, this feels really strange, and you have to resist yourself to keep that block in place. You've got it though. In 5, we're going to now keep the elbow still and then pulse the knee in. In 3, 2, 1. Pulse the knee in. Keep that elbow still now. You've got 5, 4. We're going to bring it together. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we pulse elbow and knee in together, really resisting yourself. You should really feel this in your left oblique. You've got it. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back down. Now we're gonna have a bit of a transition before we go straight onto the other side. So legs extend nice and long. The block is in the hands. We reach that block up towards the toes, curling up. That's it. Reaching that block towards the toes. You've got it. Shoulder blades lift off the mat. That's it, team. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5. Can you go any higher? You've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, have a quick second. Straight over to that other side. So, legs back to tabletop. The block comes on the right knee. Left elbow holds it in place. Now, we pulse that elbow into the block. Legs stay still. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just knee, not the elbow. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, team. Now, block goes straight back onto the shins. I don't give you many breaks in this, so you take those resets where you need. You can always pause me. Now, we come up onto our elbows and we take some leg extensions, keeping the block on our knees, on our shins. So we extend those legs out nice and long, pointing the toes, draw them back in. Extend nice and long, draw them back in, lifting up and out of those elbows. That's it. We're going to hold in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We just hold it out. Leg shakes are normal. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we come up onto those hands. Final bit of core work. We're going to crunch it out, bending at the elbows. Crunch it in. Extend the legs out nice and long. Crunch in. Extend. Come up and crunch in. So we rest into those elbows as we extend the legs, and then we crunch it in. You've got 8, 7. Voice is shaking. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now take that block and place it just off to the side. Bring those knees into chest and just rock from side to side, giving that lower spine a bit of a massage. Just take a break. Now, we're gonna egg roll up to seated, and we're gonna come into our 4-point kneeling position. Okay, team. Now, place that block just underneath the left knee. So we're gonna come back into a bit of glute work, but also a bit of arm work as well, okay, especially the triceps. Now, we're gonna extend that right leg nice and long, and we're gonna just come into some leg extension. So let's check our form first. Hands underneath the shoulders, neutral spine, so we're not arching, we're not doming. Our shoulders are nice and relaxed, belly button's drawn to spine. We look towards the front of the mat. We lift that right leg, extend it nice and long, squeeze the glute at the top, place it back down. Now, soft bend in the elbows. This is about length versus height. So I don't want to see your leg up here. Only bring it to about hip height. And really try and imagine I'm pulling your leg, your toes, all the way to the back of the mat. That's it. Now, as we go through these movements, it's really easy to arch forward, to forget about our form. Imagine you've got a tray of drinks on the back. You don't want to spill them. You can always check this by bringing left hand, placing it on the lower back. Extra challenge for your stability, but you can also really feel what's going on with your hips, with your back. That's it. Now you can place that hand back down. We're going to add on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're going to lift that leg up, squeezing that glute. We're going to rainbow it over to one side, crossing it over. Rainbow it over to the right, tap the toe. Bring it back out long, and then we come into a tricep dip as that leg stays out nice and long. That's it, we reset. Now, up, squeeze that glute, only to hip height. Rainbow it over and tap the toe. Other side, we tap the toe. And then we come into our tricep dip. Elbows locked in, close to the body. You've got it. That's your new flow. So, we're now switching on those triceps, as well as working through our glute again, our right glute. Took a bit of a beating with those lunges. Okay, can you give me 2 triceps at the bottom? Extra challenge. You've got it, team. When we rainbow those legs over to each side, we want to keep our hips shining towards that mat. Yes, team. Okay, one more round. We're going to hold it and pulse it out. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You meet me at the bottom and we just pulse half pulses in those tricep dips. You've got it. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, I know, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, calm down. Ooh, that was spicy. Okay, team. Now, short interlude with our obliques before we come up back to standing. So, we're going to come onto our right knee. We're going to take the block in the hands. We're going to have our left leg facing forwards, toes facing forwards. Now, neutral spine, belly button drawn to spine to engage the core. We're going to bend forwards, hinging at the hips, nice flat back, and we come up. So it's a hinge at the hips. Imagine you're trying to get your booty to just hit a car door behind you to close it. Everything is a hinge at the hips. Nice flat back. Yes, team. Okay, so nice simple movement to begin. And we're going to add on and do some obliques. Okay. In 5 more, we're going to hold at the top and add on. This is your base layer. You can always come back to this. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold at the top. Right hand comes down to the mat. Now we lift that right knee up towards the chest, place it back on the mat. come all the way up, reset. Hinge forward at the hips, nice flat back. We come all the way up onto the right hand. Lift that right knee, crunch it into the block. Come all the way up. That's your new flow. Switching on those right obliques. We warm them up with our core series. Now they get their own focus. Okay. Can you also pulse that elbow into knee when you come into that crunch? Making the movement a little bit bigger. Elbow to knee. That's it. If that block is throwing you off, you can always do without it. The focus is the obliques. That's it. We're going to hold over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hold over? We're just going to keep that knee up and pulse it in. Really firing up those obliques. Can you make it bigger? Can you pulse the elbow in? You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Woo. Right oblique is very much fired up. Okay, team. Obliques not done just yet, but they're nearly there. We're going to come into our full side plank now. You don't need your block, but you do need one of your weights. If you're doing it without a weight, that's also fine. Now, come up into your plank. We're just going to start with some hip dips. Your weight is in your left hand. I can't think today. And you're up and out of that shoulder, that bottom shoulder. We just come into our hip dips. Yes, team. Squeezing that right bottom side oblique. Very much awake, very much fired up. Simmering away, building that heat. You've got 5 more seconds. We're going to add on in 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now this time you bring your weight. Can you thread it through the right shoulder? Reset those hips back down. Come up. Thread that weight through. Come back down. Now remember, you can always have one toe in front or your bottom knee bent as your plank variation. You pick the layer that works for you, making sure we're not sinking in to that bottom shoulder. Okay, team, you've got 5, 4. We're going to hold at the top in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we hold. Static hold for 10. 9, can you lift top leg? Extra challenge. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Okay, you can mermaid those arms over to the other side. Stretch out through that waist. Okay, that right oblique is done, I promise. Now, take a quick drink. Have a second. We're going to come back up to standing. Okay, team, we're coming into our lunge series on that left side. So our left foot now comes on to the block. You have your weights in the hand. You step that right foot back and we come straight into those lunges. So positioning the feet so that the knees aren't coming past those toes. That's it. Nice neutral spine. We're not leaning forwards. We're just going up and down. That's it. So we know what's coming. We've got that left side to do. We're going to burn it out. We're going to even out the body. In 5 more seconds, we're going to hold at the bottom. In 4, 3, 2, 1. We just pulse it out. 4, 10, 9. Can you go lower? Yes, you can. Relax those shoulders. Draw belly button to spine. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Now, we lunge it down, step it over behind the left, curtsy lunge, come back through, right foot comes behind the left, we curtsy lunge. New flow, weights just in at the chest. Yes, you can. I know this one sucks. You've got 10, woo, wobbles are normal, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it in that curtsy lunge. Keep the lower body still. We bicep curl. That's it. Those arms don't come all the way down. It's a halfway. Yes, team. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms back to center. We pulse the lower body. Can you go any lower? Yes, you can. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Okay, team. Now step that leg back behind you. We're going to come into our lean forwards. So we lunge it down. Straighten the back leg. We lean forward over the left knee. Come back through center. We lean it forwards. This one, I've not found a glute exercise that's as killer as when you lean forwards over that front knee. I'm yet to find it. Whew. Okay, team, you've got it. Can you add that tricep extension and shoulder blades squeeze together as you lean it forwards? Yes, team, nearly there. In 5, we're going to hold it forwards. In 3, 2, 1. Can you pulse those arms up and down? Squeeze shoulder blades together, pinkies up towards the ceiling. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you bring the weights back? Can you lift that leg off? Place it back down. Lift the leg off. Place it back down. Again, not too high. We're just loading up that left glute. I'm right here with you. I also did leg day earlier. Big mistake. In 5, 4, we're going to hold in 3, 2, 1. We hold for 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Shake that leg out. Okay, team. Now, come straight down. 2 more series to go on this other side, and then we're out. So, block comes in underneath the right knee this time. Okay, now, left leg extends, hands underneath the shoulders, soft bend in the elbows, belly button drawn to spine, and we lift that left leg out nice and long, reach those toes toward the back of the mat, squeeze the glutes at the top, we come back down. We exhale up, inhale down. Now use this first layer to just reset. That was a bit of a burn at the top. That left glute will already be switching on pretty fast. So just catch your breath. I know I need to. And then we're gonna add on. Okay, in 5 more seconds. Now again, hip height only. You can always bring that right hand to rest on towards the lower back, just to keep an eye on what's going on. Is everything nice and stable? Yes, team. In 3, 2, 1. We hold that leg up. We rainbow it over. Rainbow it to the other side. Back out behind us. Tricep dip as that left leg remains high. We reset. Come up. Rainbow that leg over. Rainbow to the other side, the toe taps. Back out long. Tricep dip. Okay. Not long here. Then we just have those obliques to go. And then you're out, I promise. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, once more through. We hold it in that tricep pulse. You come down. Can you pulse up and down, half an inch, up an inch? Yes, team, you've got 8, 7, 6, 5, elbows locked in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come up. Ooh, take that block out and just take a quick child's pose. We've just got obliques to go and then we're done. I promise this really is a spicy one. Okay, this time we're on our right knee. Nope, this time we're on our left knee. That right leg comes out nice and long, right toes facing forward. The block is in your hands. We hinge at the hips, nice flat back, push the glutes back, come all the way up. First layer, catch your breath. That's it, team. Nice flat back as you come forwards. Hinging at the hips, glutes go back. Pushing that car door shut behind you with your bum. Yes, team. In 3 more, we add on. In 2, in 1. We come all the way up. Left hand comes onto the mat. Left knee comes into chest. Come all the way back up. Hinge at the hips. Nice flat back. All the way up. Onto left hand. Left knee comes into chest. Those left obliques firing up. You've got it. We're going to even out the body. Know what to do. Can you lift the right knee to meet the right elbow, making the movement bigger? Yes, team. If that block's annoying you today, you can do without it. Okay, we're going to hold it over in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Can we just pulse that knee in towards the chest? Left obliques will scream. Can you do the knee drive to elbow as well? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down onto our left elbow, making sure we've got one weight close by. Now, we come onto that left elbow, straight into that side plank. Now, again, remember your variations. You can come onto the bottom knee as a side plank variation. You pick what feels good for you today. You've got it. Okay, team. We're going to add on in 8 counts. In 7, we thread the needle. In 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. We thread that weight through the left shoulder. Come all the way up. Reset. Up. Thread that weight through and reset. You've got it. You've got 8 more counts here. Then we hold. Then we're done. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you just hold for 10? Extra challenge. Can you lift that top leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. Oh, stretch over to that right side. Wow, guys, you made it. Okay, let's come into a quick stretch. So, come back into that child's pose. Extend those fingertips nice and long. Yes, team. Slow that breathing down. Tell the body it's time to relax. Push those glutes back into the heels. Deep breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Can you come up onto your all fours? Can you ripple forward, push the hips down to the mat? Can you find your high cobra? Looking over one shoulder, then the other. That's it. And then you come back into that 4-point kneel. Can you drop the chest like we did at the start of class? Can you look up towards the ceiling as you inhale? Can you exhale, rounding through the spine? Belly comes in towards that spine. Drop through the chest. Take your own breath. Take one more here. And exhale, rounding through that spine. Can you tuck the toes under? Can you hike those hips back towards your downward dog? Pushing that chest into the inner thighs. Pedaling out. Noticing any changes in how your body feels towards the end of class. Can you walk those hands in towards the toes and just hang heavy? Maybe grab hold of opposite elbow. Let the head really go heavy. And can you nod the head yes? Can you shake the head no? and you slowly tuck and come up notch by notch. Head is the last thing to come up. And then we're going to take a quick side stretch. So our arms come overhead. We grab hold of one wrist. We stretch it up and over to one side. And you come up and over, grab hold of opposite wrist. Come over to the other side. And then back down and give yourself a big clap. Well done. That was your simmer full body class. Hope you enjoyed. Plenty more where that came from. You can also check out lots of grill classes on YouTube and on Instagram. And if you want to see anything in particular, don't forget to request. Thanks, guys.